Cozy gaming is on the rise as more and more gamers, like myself, are finding that they're gravitating toward games that make them feel relaxed and, well, cozy. But so many of the most popular cozy games happen to be farming sim games. Now, I'm of the mind that cozy game and farm game are not synonymous. I love a farming sim game. If you've been around my channel, you definitely know that. But I've had so many of you ask me for cozy games that are not farming sim games. And so, in today's video, there will be no need to harvest the crops. There will be no need to make fertilizer. And there certainly will be no milking of cows. As today, I've compiled a list of amazing cozy games that have nothing to do with farming. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. As I said, I love a farming sim game, okay? They're some of my favorite cozy games. For me personally, there's something relaxing about being on the farm, tending to the crops, and doing all the farming sim stuff. But I know that that is not relaxing to everybody. In fact, if you really think about it, farming is kind of a lot of work. So today I made a list of cozy games, 5 of which that I already personally love and you can play them right now, and 5 that are upcoming to get excited about that will hopefully cater to those of you who are not interested in farming sims. I've tried to include a wide assortment of cozy games of different genres and for different platforms, so hopefully there's something in there for everybody. But before we get started, please be sure to click the lovely little like button, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. And if you want to see me play cozy games live, including some of the ones on the list, I play cozy games right on this YouTube channel several times a week, and we would love to see you to stream. One more thing, if you're interested, we have our fall and Halloween merch collection over on sale at paytonscorner.com. Today, I am wearing our fall version of the Chronically Ill and Cute series that I have, because in case you didn't know, in case you only watch the videos, I am what I like to call chronically ill and cute, as I suffer with a pretty intense chronic illness, and so we like to make it a little bit cuter. This design and tons more are available right now for a limited time. If you want to check it out, paytonscorner.com. Okay, I'll shut up. Let's get into the cozy games. The first game on the list is a game that I played earlier this year. It is simple in its premise, but so strong in its execution. Definitely one of my favorites of the year so far. This game right now you can play on PC in early access, as well as on mobile. This game is called Finding Hannah. Finding Hannah is a relaxing puzzle game about a woman navigating a midlife crisis. Hannah's got it all. A well-paying job, a fancy coffee machine, and a comfortable life. So why isn't she happy? In the game, you'll lead her on a journey of self-discovery as you explore beautiful scenes and find hidden objects. The current early access version follows the first 3 episodes of the story, which take you through Hannah's current life and the lives and experiences of her mother and grandmother, which all have very different stories to tell and aesthetics to discover. I think what makes Finding Hannah such a great cozy game is it's so simple in its premise, but it does it so well, and to me, this game is kind of like the epitome of what I look for in cozy games. It is relaxing, not too much brain power, but enough brain power. This is a puzzle game, but also it's giving us heart, it's giving us narrative, and mainly the aesthetic of this one is just so strong. I feel like you could take any still from this game, print it out, and have it as a poster in your apartment or your house, and it will be completely the vibe. I've personally enjoyed the episodes I've played of Finding Hannah, and it's a really great one to play while you're also multitasking. I feel like I always play this one when I have music on or I'm listening to a podcast, which you definitely can't do with all cozy games, but this one is one that I like to do that to, really get invested in the story and have a lot of fun with the puzzles. If you haven't checked out this game, it is so great. It takes the classic Where's Waldo style and really makes it innovative and something cool, and I definitely recommend it. The next game on the list I think is perfect for those of you who like to be creative, but creative in a way that isn't super high stakes. The next game on the list you can currently play on PC. This one came out earlier this year as well. I play it on my Steam Deck all the time, and this game is called Sticky Business. In Sticky Business, you'll experience the joy of running your own cozy small business by creating stickers, packing orders, and hearing your customers' stories. You'll need to optimize your sticker production by building the perfect sticker sheets and making as much use of your resources as possible, as well as buying upgrades to get even more sticker graphics and effect foils to make your shop even more cute and exciting. You'll also be able to add goodies and custom packaging to your orders to make your customers even more happy. When I first heard about Sticky Business, which was all over Twitter, so many people sharing this adorable sticker game, I knew it was gonna be cute, but I did fear it was gonna just be, very simple and not have a lot of substance to it. But boy was I wrong. I find this game to be so enjoyable. It definitely has a slow, chill, relaxing style to it. It never feels super high pressure even when you forget to do something in the game. It never feels too much. I love the creativity that this game allows you to have and the way that it gives you the creative space, because not only do you have to unlock different stickers as you go along, but there's like a whole big sticker shop of different assets you could choose from, and you're not only just choosing the components to go in the stickers, you're also choosing the packaging that you're gonna pack your orders in, and also the cute little goodies you want to put in the bag as well. It is so cute. It takes the idea of small business and puts it in a cute and cozy, playable way for all of us to enjoy. And it's also just a great way to play around and not super high stakes. I love decorating games, I love building games, but I do feel overwhelmed with them sometimes because you want to get everything right and perfect and, oh no, does this look stupid? I don't know. These are stickers. We're not building houses. It's a lot more chill, and I really enjoy this game. The next game on the list, it's a cozy game, but this one is definitely the most chaotic entry on the list. This game is perfect for those of you who like the cute aesthetic of cozy games, but maybe you want a little bit more drama. You want a little bit more spice. This game also came out this year too. I didn't mean for them all to be games that came out this year, but the games this year have just been very strong. This game came out for PC earlier this year. This game is called LAKEBURG LEGACIES. LAKEBURG LEGACIES is a social-based village management sim focused on pairing up your townsfolk to make the most effective and most loved-up couples. It's your job to make the perfect match. Then follow your families generation after generation and watch their lineages bloom or wilt, and mainly see what effects they have on your realm. You'll need to balance production, trade, housing, and more as you set out to create a happy and healthy settlement. And also, you'll need to keep an eye out for random events and visitors that may pay you a cheeky visit and stir up some drama. LAKEBURG LEGACIES is just so good. This is one of my favorite management games ever. I like management games, but it's not my favorite genre when I compare it to like simulator games, and also I like puzzle games a lot too, and decorating games. I don't tend to run toward the management games, but this one has so much personality in it. This one is definitely one of the more complex games on the list. I do think it has a cozy feel still because of its aesthetic, because you can pause the game, go very fast or go slower with it, and there is a little bit of a learning curve, but I think once you get this one, you get really invested. Creating the couples is so much fun, it has so much humor in it, and watching your village grow is fun. Yes, technically you can build a farm in this game, but it's not a farming sim game by any means. I really love this one. It is one that continuously makes me laugh and continuously keeps me guessing on what's gonna happen next. So if you haven't already checked out LAKEBURG LEGACIES, definitely be sure to check it out. The next cozy game on the list is gonna take a little bit of a darker feel. This one is intended for more mature audiences, and be sure to check out this game's Steam page. They'll tell you why it's suited for mature audiences. But this game is the perfect example of cozy games don't need to be just games for kids. So this is a perfect representation of cozy gaming, can still be cozy, but can be for adults and can be a little bit darker of a premise. This one's also perfect if you like musicals. This game came out for PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation just a few months ago. This game is called Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Stray Gods is a musical adventure, story-driven game set in a modern fantasy world, where college dropout Grace is granted the power of a muse. Power she'll need to find out the truth behind her predecessor's death before time runs out. In the game, you get to decide who Grace allies with, who she romances, who she can trust, and who may betray her in this beautifully hand-illustrated role-playing musical. In the game, your choices will change the endings, as well as the path you take to get there. But mainly, you'll delve into a hidden world of mythic Greek gods and monsters as you get to know a cast of hilarious, enigmatic, and compelling characters. This game really takes you on a journey. This game is like sitting down with a really good book or play and getting super invested in it. This game really just absolutely transports you like no other game, but it's not just like a visual novel that you're just clicking through mindlessly. Your choices in this game matter so much. Not only will they change, a couple scenes or two, but they literally change every single song that happens in the musical. They give you so much choice. The characters are so developed. They're so interesting. It is about Greek mythology, but you don't need to know anything about that to enjoy this game. And even if you do know things about Greek mythology, I think you still will enjoy this game. Cannot recommend it enough. By far one of my favorite games of the year. I haven't finished it yet. I'm more than halfway through, but I played it on my live stream and the whole time was me just like mouth open in awe because I was enjoying it that much. The next game on the list is perfect if maybe you want to engage in cozy gaming with a friend. You don't need to for this game, but I think this game thrives off of playing it with another person. And also, to be honest, I think this game is a really great way to get to know a person better. This game came out earlier this year for PC and for Nintendo Switch. This game is called BLANC. BLANC is an artistic, cooperative adventure game that follows the journey of a wolf cub and a fawn stranded in a vast, snowy wilderness. They must come together in an unlikely partnership to find their families. You'll immerse yourself in the stunningly beautiful black and white world of BLANC, which is completely hand-drawn on paper in 2D before coming to life in 3D. BLANC focuses on the journey and the experience of the animals with text-free gameplay and storytelling, allowing the players to completely dive into its wondrous world. And each animal has their own unique strengths that complement the other, and you'll need to make use of both to navigate the landscapes. Using only 2 buttons and movement, the simple gameplay allows for anyone to play and follow the journey home. Mainly, you'll need to guide the characters through the environment, unforgiving weather, and any obstacles that you'll face together. You can play together locally on the same screen or far away in online play. BLANC is one of my favorite games of the year as well. I had such a great experience playing this game. I did a whole playthrough of Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 is on my channel and Part 2 is on the lovely Sarah Sunstone's channel, the lovely creator I collabed with to make the video happen. We had so much fun playing BLANC. It is a shorter experience. We played the whole game in about 3 to 4 hours, but it is one that really stays with you. I feel like the graphics alone are just so unique and so stunning, but what makes this game really feel alive to me is just the heart and emotion that goes into it with literally no talking at all, which means that anybody from anywhere can enjoy this one and not worry about the language translation, just cute animals trying to find their way home. The puzzles are surprisingly difficult, but exciting enough to keep you going, and it really does give amazing, cozy gaming vibes. So those were the 5 games that I've played, I recommend, and I love. Now I want to tell you about upcoming cozy games that are not farming sim games that I think you should be really excited about and keep on your list. The first game is coming out in November, so almost. We're recording this in October. This game, for me, is going to be such a nostalgic experience. This game is going to be perfect if you grew up, just like me, playing dress up and then also going on when you got a little bit older to play dress up games online. This takes that but makes it a little bit more sophisticated and makes it a little bit more modern. This game's coming to Nintendo Switch in November. It's called Fashion Dreamer. In Fashion Dreamer, you will become the ultimate fashion influencer. You'll enter a virtual world of fashion fantasies made real, where coordination and communication mix like never before. In the game, you'll create new outfits to rake in all of the likes. The virtual space is bustling with muses, fashion fans who are always on the lookout for new inspiration. It's your job to dazzle them with your freshest outfits, and if you catch their eye, you'll earn their likes. You'll also be able to use your likes to get new items. muse. If you spot a muse with impeccable taste, you can let them know by giving them a like, and that will let you use their fashion items not only for yourself, but also when you're recommending outfits to other muses. Mainly, it's your job to build your brand with custom items all your own. When designing new clothes and accessories, the sky's the limit, and you'll be able to customize over 1,400 collectible items with your favorite styles and colors for a truly unique flair. Now, Fashion Dreamer, I believe, is actually developed by the same people who made the game Style Savvy, which was my favorite DS game of all time. I think there's so much fun in a dress-up game. I love customization in cozy games, and a lot of times, the customization doesn't matter, right? It's just for you, for your aesthetic. But in this one, the customization is actually going to matter and have purpose, have stakes. You're trying to get different likes, you're trying to get to know different characters and their style. It is such a different style than I see in so many cozy games. I feel like there are so many simple, easy dress-up games. I know I used to be on like girlsgogames.com all the time as a kid, making little dress-up game characters and then playing with my friends in real life pretending we were those characters. To me, this is really gonna take that, but then add story to it, add a little bit more purpose and a little bit more of a modern adult vibe. I can't wait for this game. Apparently, I'm just excited for November because this next game on the list is also coming out in November. This is one I've had on my list for a very long time. I think you'll like this one if you're interested in the ocean, if you're interested in recycling, cleaning up the earth, but also cute little creatures. This game is coming out for PC and for Mac, and it's called LODDLENAUT. LODDLENAUT is an ocean cleanup adventure set on a vibrant alien planet. In the game, you'll get to play as an interstellar custodian who is tasked with cleaning up the pollution left behind by a spacefaring mega corporation. Along the way, you'll befriend local axolotl-like creatures called loddles, and you'll have to protect them from the polluted waters and feed them aquatic fruits while you make their planet habitable again. Depending on their diet, the loddles will grow in different ways and develop unique traits and abilities that will further enable them to survive on this polluted planet. When your loddles are strong enough and the waters are cleaner, you can release them back into the wild and watch them thrive. I played the demo of LODDLENAUT a few months ago, and it was such a fun time. Another game that I thought was going to be just a little too simple really did balance still being relaxing, but also being very exciting and even a little challenging at times. I love the aesthetic of this one. It's definitely a more simple art style, but the loddles are so cute and so rewarding to find. I really enjoyed my time playing the demo and exploring the different areas that were just in that short experience. So I can't wait to see what the full game has in store for us, and I think it's a really great game to keep on your radar. The next game on the list, I can't even put into words. I feel like this game was made for me. This game had a really successful Kickstarter campaign a couple months ago. I gave them my money. I said, make your game because I want it. Even if no one else wants it, I want it. But a lot of people wanted it because they raised like a bunch of money for this game. So this game is still very much in development, no release date, but it will come to PC, Mac, Switch, and mobile. This game is called Camper Van, Make It Home. Camper Van, Make It Home is a cozy game all about customizing your very own camper van. But it's not just about making a super cute van. In addition to that, this game will have you embark on a journey of personal discovery while you customize your very cute camper van. This satisfying game will invite you to create your very own home space in a van combining elements of block puzzle organization and interior design. You'll get to decorate and organize all your objects while you discover step by step what led the protagonist to embark on this journey in the van in the first place. In addition to regular interior design you might see in any kind of space, the camper van game will also include convertible furniture that you would see in a real-life van build that will help you conserve some space. But mainly, it is a Zen puzzle game where you'll get to feel the satisfaction of organizing all the items in your luggage, as well as giving you the creativity to experiment with design completely at your own pace, or even follow along to different missions and get fun upgrades for your van along the way. I love this game for so many reasons. I think for me, Cozy gaming is something I use as an escape from my real life world, as so many people do. If you watch my live streams, you know this, but if you don't, I started really getting into cozy gaming more and more after I was diagnosed with my chronic illness, and I am a performer, and so I was suddenly in this time where I wasn't able to be creative in the way that I used to be creative, and I used to go and see plays and stuff all of the time, and I wasn't able to consume stories in the way I was able to go because my body had other plans for me. So when I started getting to cozy games, I started to really look for things that were experiences I couldn't have in my current life. And for me, the camper van game hit so hard because I've always personally been really interested in the people who do like the van life stuff, and they convert their vans and they go and travel the world in their tiny little cute van. It's something I've always wanted to do, but I'm not in a point in my life where I could do that. So this game to me feels like a way to escape the current realities and enjoy a cozy experience. Take the journey with the protagonist and find out why they decided to go on this beautiful journey. And also, it's a bit of a puzzle, it's a bit of decorating. The aesthetics are so cute. I really am excited for this game. We still have a little bit to wait for this one, I think, but I think it's gonna be worth it. The next game on the list is another game I played the demo of a couple months ago. It has stayed with me. This one is gonna be so good when it comes out, and I know everybody is gonna be talking about it. This game is gonna be coming out for PC and for Mac. There isn't a release date yet, but hopefully soon. This game is called LOGHSTIE. LOGHSTIE is a cozy management game with tons of very wholesome romance. You'll play as a ghost in a manor, but you're not here to haunt your residents. You're actually here to set them up and help them find love. The game will feature the ability to create any romance you want. Every single adorable resident is shippable with every other adorable resident. You'll get to learn about each resident's unique personality by reading through their diary and even giving them gifts to discover what they love the most. But mainly, it's your job to help these people find love. You'll even get to creep in on the dates and see how they unfold. And with a total of 12 residents, there are going to be 66 combinations of couples, each one with a very unique storyline. LOGHSTIE is so adorable. It takes the idea of matchmaking, but then makes it even more adorable. What I really love about this game is there might not seem like there's that many characters, but because there are so many combinations of couples that you can make, there are so many different outcomes you can have. I particularly in the demo really enjoyed that you get to like creep in on the date and see how it goes. Sometimes it goes really well, sometimes it doesn't go well. I like that you can snoop around and read people's diaries and investigate to figure out the things that they like. This game feels full of character, full of fun, full of story, but gives you the power to control the story. And that's personally my kind of game. I cannot wait until this game comes out because I know I'm making the most crazy couples you've ever seen. And the final game on the list is actually what inspired this video, because when I think of the word cozy, there are a couple things that come to the front of my mind. Other than farming, which is one that comes to my mind, I always think about like a cozy bookshop. I think about coffee, a book, and a dream. And this game I think is gonna be perfect for those of you who also love a cozy little bookshop and maybe want a chance to run your own. This game doesn't have a release date yet, but hopefully it's coming out soon, and it will be coming out for PC and for Mac. This game is called Tiny Bookshop. Tiny Bookshop is a cozy narrative game where you'll leave everything behind to open a tiny bookshop by the sea. You'll need to stock your tiny bookshop with different books and items, set up shop in scenic locations, and most importantly, run your secondhand cozy bookshop while getting to know all of the locals. You'll also be able to do quite a bit of customizing for your bookshop to make it completely your own and get to pick what kinds of books you're going to stock. Overall, it is going to be a simple, cozy experience, perfect if you like books or if you've always dreamed about opening your own bookshop. This game, while we don't know everything there is to know about this game yet, It is so clear, I think, from the trailer that this is going to be such a cozy experience. I love that not only we get to customize what our bookshop looks like and interact with the people around the town, but I love that we get to curate our book selection as well. It feels so personal and such a unique kind of premise. I just feel like the vibes are so good for this one, and this game, more than most games I've watched trailers to in a while, which I watch a lot of game trailers, gives me such a joyous, warm feeling. I can't wait to get to experience it for myself. We don't know when it's coming out, but it's gonna be worth the wait. And there you guys have it. Those were some cozy games, some of which that are already out, and some to be excited about that are cozy games that have no farming involved, yet are still really great options for cozy gamers, or at least I think so. But this isn't all about me. I want to know your thoughts down below. What are some of your favorite cozy games that don't have farming? These are just a few. I've played a lot of cozy games on this channel that have no farming in them. These were just the ones I decided to curate for today's list. Definitely feel free to poke around my live streams and my videos because we've definitely covered all types of games over here in the corner. But anyway, let me know your favorites down below. Please be sure to click the lovely little like button as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!